Shalom, shalom, Akim. This is your brother Karath coming at you again with another lesson through the power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakudash. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Enough respect to you brothers that's laboring in this truth, making your calling and election sure and enduring until the end. I think I'm going to entitle this lesson, "We Will Be Delivered Out of the Lion's Den," in the teeth of beasts. And here in Genesis 49:9, it says, "Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down and he couched as a lion and as a old lion. Who shall rouse him up?" And right now, Judah is the head tribe. And if Judah does something, then pretty much everybody else follows it, man. So if Judah gets it going, whether the Most High puts the spirit on Judah to basically come up against the enemy. If the Most High puts the spirit on Judah, then everything, the other tribes will follow suit, man. But right now, as it stands, Judah is like a young lion, man. He's crouching down, man. He's basically not, in his full form right now, which is like a powerful lion that conquers and dominates. It says, "Who shall rouse him up?" It takes the Most High to rouse him up and put the spirit on him so he can be that strong lion again. So right now, technically we are in, a lion's den, man. Because what is it saying in 1 Peter 5? Let me go there real quick. 1 Peter. This is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." So right now, although the Most High is going to put the spirit on brothers to be those lions again, to be those hunters, because a lion is a hunter, is a predator. So once again, the Most High will put the spirit on his men. But right now, as it stands, we're that couching lion, man. The Most High hasn't completely roused us up yet. And, we are we're in the midst of our adversaries are like lions. They're like roaring lions, and they're walking about seeking whom they may devour. And much like Daniel was in the midst of lions, man. Not just the lions that when he was put into the lion's den, but he was among those people, man. Those people that sought an occasion against him, because he was faithful and there was no error. Like the scripture says, he was faithful and there was no error or fault in him. Much like how Esau, he's gonna make war with the remnant that keep the commandments of Yahweh, man. And that keep the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So those were the lions that were out, that weren't technically in the lion's den, because he was around. He was walking among those lions that were seeking to basically devour him, man. They wanted to destroy him, even though he was faithful and had no error or no fault. From there, I want to go to Salak, but I want to establish this, man, and I think this is a really, really good point. Elder Apostle Tahar made a good point. He said a beast's power is in its teeth. And the teeth is basically like the regulations or the enforcers of the system. Those are the teeth. And this system is a powerful beast. This system that we're currently in, this is a very powerful beast. And we're going to find out very soon, the extent of that power, would be it Gurkha troops, the way they're going to use cops against us and military, the military or whatever. Those are basically the teeth of this system. And because we're coming up on Jacob's trouble, some brothers are going to get caught, in the teeth of this system. Because, those troops are going to come, those troops are going to come, man. Some brothers are going to get snatched up. They're going to get caught in the teeth of this system. Much like Daniel was caught in the teeth of a wicked system. Let me go there real quick. Let me stop quoting it and go there. Salakia. This is Daniel 7. I think I'm going to start at... Let's just start at verse 4. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Daniel 7. Should I go to Daniel? Should I start at Daniel 6? No, you know what? I'm gonna go to Daniel 7. Actually, I wanted to explain this real quick. This is Daniel 7:7. It says, "After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and snapped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns." So this system here, this was referring to the Roman Empire, and and all the surrounding countries that Rome taxed, and it was diverse from other beasts because they didn't have a king, but rather they had Caesars. And then if you jump to Daniel 7:19, it says, "Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others." So this beast was like the beast in Salakia in Daniel 7:7, but this is a different beast. And it said it was exceeding dreadful, and whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, break in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And this fourth beast, we know, it started as the ancient Roman Empire, but reincarnated into NATO and the EU. So basically right now we're in a lion's den, man, because this fourth beast, man, is the ancient is the ancient Roman Empire reincarnated into NATO and the EU. So we're technically in a lion's den. But once again, we will be the top lions on the earth once Daniel 7:22 comes into fruition. Because it says, "Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom." And that comes, that's going to come. And when that comes, we're going to be given power to be judges of the earth. We'll be given the power to be judges of the earth. That'll be given to Israelites again. And we'll be the top lions again. And we'll be given those teeth too, according to Isaiah 41. Let me go there real quick. Isaiah. Isaiah 41:15, it says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff." So we're going to be the top nation, man, enforcing the law, man. Enforcing the law and basically ruling over these people with an iron fist, man. When the Most High gives us those teeth, man, it makes us those top lions on the earth, But from there, let me go to Daniel. Let me go to the actual account of Daniel being in the lion's den. This is Daniel 6. I think I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, "Then the presidents and the princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, that they could find no occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him." And that's represented. That represents the elect, man, the remnant, man, that keep the commandments of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and they keep the testimony of Yahweh Shai. And it says, verse 5, then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his power. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said thus unto him, King Darius, I live forever. In the presence of the kingdom of governors and princes and counselors and captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any power or man for 30 days and save thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. And you see what they were doing was they was trying to get an unrighteous decree, man. I'll come back to Daniel 6 and 8, Lord willing. Let me go here real quick, though. Isaiah. Let me just go here. Isaiah 10 and 1, man. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's what we're going through right now, man. When they do this martial law stuff, it's basically something they cooked up and had on the books. And then they're going to try to keep us all shut in and stuff like that. And then they're going to declare martial law. But it's basically all unrighteous decrees, man. That's being cooked up. And from there, let me go here too. Lord willing, I'll get back to that. This is Psalms 50 and 19. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against. But basically, that's what these wicked people do, man. They give us their mouth to evil and with their tongue they frame deceit. So basically, they're gonna, with certain men, they're gonna accuse them of things, man. But that's what Scripture says. When you're accused of, for righteousness' sake, man. When you're persecuted and you're lied on for righteousness' sake, man. Great is your reward in heaven, and that's what these people are gonna do. So, and actually, you know what? I got another one. This is Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, Hamashiach. It says, the accuser of our brethren is cast down. So these people, they accuse the men of the Lord falsely, man. Well, let me go back to Daniel and read a little bit more there. It says Daniel 6. And verse 8, it says, now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it be not changed. And we already established they do this unrighteous decrees, man, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing in the decree. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power, and as he did aforetime. And we know, they're going to roll out the RFID chip, man. They're going to try to get people to take the RFID chip, man. And, but basically, it, like the scripture says, it's better to obey Yahweh rather than men. So, brothers ain't gonna give into that, man. It's verse 10. It says, now when Daniel knew the writing was signed. So basically, he was praying to the Most High, man. Even though they said don't do that, because he was obeying Yahweh. And that's what we're going to do now, man. We're in the lion's den. We're going to pray to Yahweh regardless of if they decree unrighteous decrees, man. We're going to still pray to our power, man. And he's going to deliver us from all trouble, Even though they're decreeing unrighteous decrees. We know we're in the lion's den, but we're going to be okay. It says, then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his power, because he was keeping the testimony of the Lord, man. And they were trying to, find occasion against the man. And it says, then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any power or man within that 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true according to the law of the Medes and of the Persians, which altereth not. Then answered they and said before the king that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king and said unto the king, Know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree nor statute which the king established may be changed. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, Thy power, whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. So the king didn't even want to, put him in there, man. But basically, that's the same thing applies to us, man. Our power is going to deliver us, though we're in the, like I was saying in the beginning, man, we're in the teeth of this beast, man. We get caught in the teeth of this powerful beast, we're going to be delivered. So let me read a little bit more. And the stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of his lords, that the purpose might not be changed concerning the Daniel. Then the king went into his place and passed the night fasting, neither were instruments of music brought before him, and his sleep went from him. Then the king arose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentation voice unto the Daniel. And king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living power, is thy power whom thou servest continually able to deliver thee from the lions? Then said Daniel unto the king, O king, live forever. My power hath sent his angel and hath shut the lions' mouths. And that's what the Most High is going to do in this latter days, man. He's going to send, it says that Michael, the great prince, is going to stand up for the children of thy people, man. He's going to send that angel. And it says, they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocence was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. Then was the king exceeding glad for him, and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him, because he believed in his power. The king commanded that they brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions. And that's what's going to happen. The accusers of the brethren, man, and they're going to be delivered into the fire, man. And they're going to be delivered up to the lions, man. And what lion is that? That's the Lion of the tribe of Judah, man. When Lord Yahushua comes back to smoke all of these people, man, with those laser beams, man, they're going to be delivered to the lions, man. Then the den of lions, then their children and their wives, and the lions had the mastery of them, and break all their bones in pieces of or ever they came at the bottom of the den. And that's beautiful, man. Let me grab a couple more pre's, man. And this is this is Psalms, man. Salakia. This is Psalms 7 and 4 and 14. Salat. It says, Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and it is fallen into the ditch which he made. And that's what's going to happen to these people, man. They're going to fall into that ditch which they made, man. Actually, let me go here in 2nd Esdras. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 3. It says, Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. And they were speaking against Daniel, man. So much so they delivered him into the lion's den. And they speak against us, man. They all throughout the media, they were speaking bad about the Hebrew Israelites. They were trying to frame mischief. They were saying that we was black Hebrew Israelites. We were shooting up stuff, and we were trying to get all violent. But that's because they were basically lying, man, bearing false witness. And this is another one. This is Micah 2 and 1. It says, Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand. And that's what they were doing when it came to Daniel. That's what they do with us, man. So it's a lot. Let me go here real quick in Psalms. This is Psalms 58 and 6. It says, I'm gonna go to verse 58 and 3 on down. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's what they do. They speak lies, man. And they go astray as soon as they're born because they're just wicked by nature. And this verse 4 it says their poison is like, and that's Esau, the so-called white man. He's the wicked. It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. And they're the rulers of this kingdom now, man. This fourth beast that's terrible and dreadful. They're the rulers of this this system, man. That you know that it speaks about in Daniel 7:19. It said that fourth beast is the revised Roman Empire, man. You know, it's NATO and the EU, and this is they speak lies, man. And it says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth their ear. It says, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming ever so wisely. And that's what we do, man. We charm ever so wisely. And verse 6, it says, break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. And that's what the Most High is going to do via his son, Yahweh Shai. You know, they're going to break out the teeth. And what's the teeth? The teeth, like I said before, man, the teeth is the regulation or the enforcers of this system. Because he's going to come back and he's going to destroy these people, man. Because they're going to try to make war with him. And he's going to destroy these people, and it's not going to take a lot of effort. You know, because he's going to take over the kingdoms, man. He's going to destroy the armies and take over the kingdoms of this world. So he's going to break out the teeth of the lion. Let me go here real quick. Psalms 91. Psalms 91 and 9 reads, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall be no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, and no evil will befall us. Much like Daniel, you know, he shut the mouths of the lions. The same applies to us. For he shall give his angels charge over us to keep us in all our ways. And the angels basically shut the mouths of the lions, man. And it says, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. You know? And it's verse 13, it says, thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. And that's what we're going to do. That young lion, which is Esau, which is the wicked, we're going to trample him under feet. You know? And here's another good one, man. Micah. We're going to be trampling them under feet, man. Because we're going to end up being those great lions, man. Micah 5:8, it says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. And that's how we're going to be, man. Once the Most High endows us with spiritual power, man, and we're going to be tearing their ass up. It's a lot. We're going to be tearing their ass up, man. Jeremiah 4:7 says, the lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. And that's what's going to happen. Much like those people that accused Daniel, man, and they ass got thrown in the lion's den. These people are going to be in the lion's den once Lord Yahushua come back. The destroyer comes back, man. It says the lion he's the lion, man, the lion of the tribe of Judah. He's come up out of the thicket, man. And once he returns, he's gonna smoke your ass, man. And y'all making war with the saints, man. You don't know, we got our big brother's on his way, man. He's gonna kick your ass, man. You know, the lion is coming. He's coming up out of his thicket. So you're gonna end up in the lion's den, all you know, and then you're gonna have you're gonna be in the teeth of the enforcer. Let me go here real quick. Salaki, let me see if there's more on that. He's gone up from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. That's right, man. Let me go here real quick. This is First Maccabees 2:60. First Maccabees 2:60, it reads, Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions. And that's what the Most High is going to do now, man, through his son Yahweh Shai, man, through your innocency, you know. And that's because the Most High, he justifies, man. You know, it says, put a mark on those that sigh and that cry. You know, those the elect the remnant are gonna have exemption from judgment, which means in the eyes of the Heavenly Father they'll be innocent, and they'll be delivered. There'll be those virgins, man, that sang a new song. They'll be delivered from the mouth of lions, and you know. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're gonna be delivered from the teeth of this beast system, man. You know, we're gonna Lord willing, we those men. Lord willing, we those men, man. Let me see here. But yeah, like here in Daniel 6:24, when he commanded and brought those men which had accused Daniel, they cast them into the den of lions, them and their children, their wives, and the lions had the mastery of them. And that's the Most High. He doesn't have respect, or he doesn't care about, it's a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble you. So, and like it says in the scriptures, it says, happy shall he be that dasheth thy kids against a stone, man, because he doesn't care about you being young. If he has an issue, because the scripture talks about how the Most High has an issue against this whole family, man, which is the Edomites. They're gonna catch hell, man. So like this account in Daniel 6:24, if you jump here to Psalms, man, Psalm 64 and 2, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. It says, woe, Salakia, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. And that's what the Most High, when he justifies you, you're the perfect. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. Verse 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And the Most High's eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. So he sees you. And you're gonna end up, once the Lord Yahweh Shai comes up out of the thicket, man, you're gonna end up in that lion's den. You're screwed, man. Because once you make your move on us, and we end up in your teeth, your enforcers grab us, then you might as well just go ahead and kiss your ass goodbye, man, because you're finished. Isaiah 26:20. Because we're gonna be hidden. Most High will hide us, man. He's gonna hide us. Let me grab this real quick. Isaiah 26:20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. And that's what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna be hid until the indignation be overpassed. When the Lion of the tribe of Judah finally comes and wrecks shop, man. And that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Let me grab this real quick. I'm not gonna be before you much longer. Hebrews 11:33. It says, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions. And that's how we're gonna stop the mouths of lions, man. Through faith, man. Through faith, we're going to stop the mouths of lions, man. Because they're going to try to roll out that chip and try to, put plagues in the earth, man. But we're gonna stop the mouths of lions, man, through our faith. Let me go here real quick. This is Proverbs 19:12. It says, the king's wrath is as the roaring of a lion, but his favor is as the dew upon the grass. And that's the Lord, man. His wrath is as the roaring of a lion, but he'll show favor to his elect, that remnant, man. But everybody else is gonna catch hell, man. 2/3 are gonna be cut off and die. Most High is gonna have his way with the heathens, man. They ass gonna get killed and the first fruits of slavery. Esau, Edom, the elites are going to be the first fruit of slavery, but the favor is going to be shown to his elect, man. Let me go here real quick. Other nations, man, you better watch out, man. If you're not of the children of Israel, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, you're going into slavery, man. This is Jeremiah 25 and 29. It says, "For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished." Salat. "For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, O Lord shall roar, say unto them, Salat, the Lord shall roar from on high." And what do lions do, man? They roar, of course. "Roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation." How will he do that? He'll use his son to do that in the hosts of heaven. "He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth." It says, "Noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord." That's beautiful, man. He'll roar from on high on them, man. Let me grab this in Second Ezra's, and I think I may wrap it up after this. Second Ezra 16 and 6. 5. It says, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them off? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?" And that's a rhetorical question, man. You can't drive off a hungry lion in the wood, man. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, man. And you're going to be in the lion's den. And we're going to be delivered from the teeth of the beast. I pray through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. This was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Rakakutash. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you brothers laboring in this truth. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. Until next time, shalom.